Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Chris, the Camping Texan here. Where in the world is the GeoPro? This weekend, we're at Abilene State Park. This is campsite number 85. Well, good morning, y'all. I'm so glad that you could make it out to the campsite. We got a good one on tap today. We're out at Abilene State Park, y'all. This is a 529-acre park. It's located next to Lake Abilene. The state acquired the land for this park back in 1933, and the CCC got here, the Civilian Conservation Corps, and built this park out. There were two companies of men that built this park. Company 1823, Caucasian veterans from World War I, and also Company 1823, colored veterans from World War I. So this park officially opened May 10th of 1934. Y'all, with structures like the CCC rec hall, the swimming pool, and the water tower, you got to get out here and check this park out. Put it on your bucket list. But hey, y'all stick around and I'll show you Abilene State Park. Well, y'all, it'd be my pleasure to show you around the campsite. I'm staying over here in 85, Abilene State Park. This is Oak Grove. Y'all, this is a full hookup site. In fact, if you rent 85, 87, or 89, those three are all full hookups. Now, I haven't hooked up my sewer yet. I'll do that this morning, but this is your full hookup connection right here, your sewer connection. The services, y'all, you get 20, 30 amp electric. Everything hooked up really nice. No issues. You also get water. Also no issues with that. You get a nice level asphalt pad. You could get a pretty long rig in here. A lot of trees, a lot of cover in this campsite. I love it. A lot of wildlife. We've had deer come right up to the back of the campsite. See a lot of squirrels, a lot of birds in here. Very peaceful, very hidden. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I like cozy campsites. And this is one of them. You guys are really gonna enjoy the shade in here. We've had a few meals on the picnic table. They had a burn ban this weekend, so we weren't able to enjoy the in-ground grill and firing. Couldn't cook any steaks or anything like that. That was a bummer. But I would definitely come back and rent 85 again. This is a fantastic campsite. As far as insects, y'all, really the only insects that have bothered us here have been the mosquitoes late at night. We've had to go inside around 9 o'clock because the mosquitoes start biting pretty bad. Nothing else really. There's some ants in this campsite. We've had a couple crawl on our feet, but nothing that's going to bother you too much. Really, it's just been the mosquitoes. As far as putting up the cell booster, I didn't really need to. On AT&T, we were getting good signal. We were able to make calls, text messages. And then for TV, we actually were picking up a pretty good amount of on-air channels. We used the Roku this weekend, so you won't have any trouble if you have a mobile hotspot and you want to use internet-based TV. You're going to have no issues whatsoever. If y'all need supplies while you're out here at Abilene State Park, you've got a few options available to you. If you want to drive back into Tuscola, which is the way that we came into the park, we drove through Brownwood and Coleman and came through Tuscola. Over in Tuscola, there's a Lowe's grocery store as well as an Allsup's gas station. So if you need diesel or fuel or ice, things like that, you can get that over there at Allsup's. And then we bought groceries there at Lowe's at the grocery store. Really nice, clean, friendly folks there. They had a good selection of groceries. If you don't want to drive into Tuscola, y'all, the other option would be to drive over to Buffalo Gap, which is just 10-15 minutes down the road. There's a Dollar General there in Buffalo Gap. There's also a small general store located next to the elementary school. So a couple of really quick options for you. And then also, if you wanted to drive closer into Abilene, if you go through Buffalo Gap and you head over toward US 83, there's a Allsup's on the side of the highway. out there as well. So you've got a few options. Headquarters sells firewood. They have a firewood kiosk up there. So when they're not under a burn ban, you guys can go up there and get your firewood. They have an ice machine at headquarters. However, when we were here, there was a sign on it that said that it was out of order. So I wouldn't count on the ice machine working here at the park. Now, y'all check this out. If you need a reason to get 85, y'all, this is it right here. You've got to check this campsite out. I was cooking breakfast this morning, making French toast, and deer just walk up right at the back of the campsite. Y'all, what more reason do you need than that? How cool is that? They're not afraid either. I mean, she's just standing there watching me cook breakfast. Another campsite that I really know you're going to enjoy over here in Oak Grove is 86, y'all. You can't beat this. It's got a really nice level pad, asphalt pad. You can get a nice long rig in here. Just watch out for these overhanging limbs here from this tree, but a lot of shade back here. You could pop your tent up back here. You guys get an aluminum picnic table, in-ground grill and fire ring, as well as 20-30 amp electric and water. You will have to visit the dump station. There's not a sewer in this campsite, but look at all this shade you get back here, y'all. This little hill back here is perfect if you have kids that like to play, walk your dogs, what have you. I really like 86 a lot. I think you guys will too. Now, y'all, 86 is pretty cool. I'll give it that, but 88 is fantastic. Y'all, this campsite blew me away. I love this huge tree here. It's just so pretty. It gives the campsite such a neat flair. Guys, this is a nice long level asphalt pad here in 88. You can get a nice long rig back here. 20-30 amp electric and water, no sewer. You will have to go to the dump station. Aluminum picnic table with an in-ground grill and fire ring. This is a really nice campsite, y'all, here in Oak Grove. It's beautiful. Y'all got to come and check it out. Well, y'all, the next section I'm going to show you here at Abilene State Park is Pecan Grove. Now, this camping area is going to be for my couples campers, my casitas, my teardrops, tent campers, truck campers, pretty much anybody that's 25 feet or less. 76, I'll show you guys that one first. I like 76 because it has some coziness factor. Now, if you've watched enough of my videos, you know that I love cozy campsites. Goose Island State Park, for example. I love that campsite. This one is no different, y'all. I love the trees that surround this campsite. It's got a nice level pad here for you to put your rig. You could put your tent back here if you wanted. You guys get a double hook lantern pole, aluminum picnic table, and a concrete pad. In-ground grill and fire ring, y'all. Your services back here, 20, 30, 50 amp electric, y'all. And then your water is right in front of it. So I really love this campsite. It's a great one, y'all. If you wanted to bring your smaller rig out here, couples, just the two of you, leave the kids at home, this is a good one. 76, y'all, Abilene State Park. Now, this next site, y'all, in Pecan Grove is 77. Now, my RV folks, this is not for y'all. I'm sorry. This is going to be for a tent only, y'all. Tent campers only. You got a nice place to park your truck or your car, your Jeep, whatever it is you're driving, your motorcycle. A nice level pad up here you could set your tent up on. You could put a really nice sized tent in here. You get services as well in this tent only site, y'all. Electric and water. Looks like even some of the little trails run right from the back of this campsite. So you could do some exploring, bring the kids, let them go through the woods. But y'all, this site, aluminum picnic table, no shade shelter. You've got a tree above it, so you might get a little shade, or you might decide to bring your own shade shelter. Either one. In-ground grill and fire ring, double hook lantern pole. So the next time you guys are thinking about camping, get out to Abilene State Park. Try Pecan Grove, y'all. It's small and it's cozy, and I really think you're gonna like it. And the final site that I'm gonna show y'all in Pecan Grove is 78.
And this is for reference, y'all. This is a 25-foot site. So for my RVers, you got a little bit bigger rig, but you're still in the couple camper class, y'all. You've got a little bit more driveway here, so you can set your rig up. What I like about this site is it's nice and level at the back end, so you get everything nice and level back here, and then you got a place to park your truck, you know, in front of you there. But you still get a good amount of trees around you, a lot of cover. This picnic table, no shade shelter. I would definitely bring my own awning, but it's still on a concrete pad, which is nice. Double hook lantern pole, and as well as an in-ground grill and fire ring. So Pecan Grove, y'all, this is a really nice area to check out. Now, y'all, if you were unable to snag one of the full hookup sites they have here at Abilene State Park, they have 2 dump stations for your use here. This one's located close to Brushy Trail in Oak Grove. Very simple but effective dump stations, y'all. Single sewer connector. They've got a nice concrete pad to help level things out for you to get rid of your waste. They have a water hose here to wash out your equipment, but I recommend bringing your own water hose if you need to do a black tank flush. There's no light out here, so you want to take care of your business in the daytime. Very pretty oak tree out here, so very scenic. Also, if you have any waste, there's a dumpster right down the road for you to get rid of that. So y'all, this is Wagon Circle. Wagon Circle is a group camping option. If you've got a lot of friends or family that have RVs and you all want to be together, this is a great place to meet up. You've got picnic tables, 20, 30, 50 amp electric and water. Wagon Circle has its own dump station, y'all. If you look over where the dumpsters are over there, that's the second dump station. I mentioned the first one earlier. So this is a great hangout space. A lot of trees here. You got your own restroom. There's a huge grill. I've seen similar places like Wagon Circle. I believe Tyler State Park has a group camp area. So several of our state parks embrace the fact that you've got a lot of family and friends and y'all want to camp together. And so this is cool. Great place to have a family reunion, y'all. Nothing finer than these old trees, these oak trees, and that huge grill over there. So get out to Abilene State Park, bring your friends, tell them, hey, let's meet up. Well, y'all, have you considered doing some primitive camping at a Texas state park? Here at Abilene State Park at Cedar Grove, they have beautiful primitive campsites. This is number 48, y'all. It's just down from the CCC rec hall. It's within bike riding or walking distance down there. You can go swimming, be right here at your campsite. A great shady place to put up a tent, y'all. Nice place to park your truck, Jeep, car, what have you. In-ground grill and fire ring, aluminum picnic table on a concrete pad. You don't need a shade shelter. You got plenty of shade from these old oak trees. You got a double hook lantern pole. Great place to just sit around, y'all. You do get water. That is the only service you get here in this campsite. No electric, so make sure you bring plenty of flashlights and batteries. But this is cool, y'all. Very, very cool. Make sure you check out 48 in Cedar Grove. Well, y'all, another really cool camping option they have here at Abilene State Park is the yurts. They have 7 yurts. These are too cool, y'all. You've got to come out here and get one of these. But they have picnic tables out here, so you can enjoy a picnic lunch. There's a huge grill out here. So if you wanted to maybe rent a couple of yurts and have family out here, it'd be the perfect place to do it, y'all. A lot of parking out here. You can bring your vehicle, a couple of vehicles, in-ground grill, fire ring, picnic table, y'all, on an elevated pad, really close to the restroom. There's a small trail that leads over to the restroom. This one is locked, but you can get the key from headquarters, and then you can also return it up there. They have a drop box. But y'all, these are just too cool. I don't know how well you guys can see through the netting, but there's bunk beds in here. And they have electricity on the inside. There's a lot of light in there, surrounded by a lot of trees. A lot of space out here for your kids to play, your dogs to roam around. But definitely an alternative camping option. So y'all make sure y'all get out to Abilene State Park and rent one of the yurts. So what do you do if you want to come to Abilene State Park? You don't own an RV, you don't have a tent, you don't have any camping equipment, you don't have any camping experience, but you heard about Abilene State Park and you want to come check it out. Well, y'all, they've got shelters out here. They are air conditioned and they are cool. They're really neat, y'all. They have in-ground grill and fire rings on the outside, picnic tables, a lot of shade out here, lights. They're really cool, y'all. There's the air conditioner right there. And if you want to bring a group out here, they have a large pit. You can do a brisket out here, several picnic tables, water taps out here, wash your hands, your dishes, a lot of yard space. I mean, these are just too cool, y'all. So don't let not having any camping equipment be a barrier for you to get out here and enjoy Abilene State Park. These shelters are very nice. And I want to give a shout out to the restrooms. These are some of the cleanest restrooms that I've seen since Lake Arrowhead State Park, y'all. They really take a lot of care in making sure that these are well kept. So another good reason to get out to Abilene State Park. Located right next to Oak Grove and right across from the yurts, as well as the Oak Grove Trail, y'all, you have the shelter area group rec hall. Now, this weekend there was a large group out here. They were having a family get together, so you could definitely come out here and rent this space for you and your friends. They have a picnic table out here, y'all, a very large grill. If you want to throw some steaks on there. Quite large dining facility on the inside. There's a lot of space out here for everybody to congregate. They have water taps at the end of the building if you need to wash your dishes, trash cans. Just a great overall group space. Even has a fireplace on the inside. So maybe the next reunion, family reunion, or friend gathering that you're looking to hold, you come out here and you check out the rec hall. Well, y'all, hope you're enjoying your tour of Abilene State Park so far. Go ahead and lace up your hiking shoes and I will show you around the trails. Well, y'all have a fantastic day of hiking on tap for you today. So we're staying over in Oak Grove. I wanted to do all this by foot. I didn't even want to get in the truck and drive anywhere. So the trails today, everything we're doing is on foot from the campsite. So we started out in Oak Grove right here, okay? We're hopping on the bird trail. I'm going to show you guys the bird blind. That's really cool. Then we're going to take a connector trail and come over here to the Elm Creek Nature Trail and see some pretty things along the way. And we want to make our way over to Buffalo Wallow. That's a spring-fed fishing pond. We'll check that out on the Buffalo Wallow Nature Trail. And then we will briefly hop on the Eagle Trail, which is an ADA trail, which is really cool. And then that'll take us back to the Oak Grove Trail and our campsite. So y'all come along. We got a great day of hiking on tap. Well, y'all, the first trail we're going to check out here at Abilene State Park is the Bird Blind Trail. So y'all come and join us and we'll see what the bird blind is all about. The path leading out to the bird blind, y'all, it's very flat. A little rocky. Just wear a comfortable pair of shoes, but it's a very nice hike. It's very well shaded out here. Well, y'all, here we are. We made it on the bird trail. Here's the bird blind. It's a very small blind, comparatively speaking, to some of the parks that we've been to. But it's got everything you guys need. There's a couple of viewing windows here. You can look out, you can see the hummingbird feeders out there. There's a squirrel. So get out here. If you're a birder, see what birds that you like. You know, I love cardinals. Those are my favorite. So come out and check it out, y'all. They've got some literature here, some photos that you can look at. So a very, very nice little bird blind. Well, y'all, now that we've seen the bird blind, and I want to mention that that trail is only 0.3 of a mile, so it's very short. We're going to continue along the trail, and we're going to make our way over to the Elm Creek Nature Trail. So y'all come on. So we're making our way over to the Elm Creek Nature Trail and ran across this really cool area right here at the entrance to the trail. There's a really nice bench right here, y'all, underneath the cedar tree. This is a beautiful place to take a rest, grab a drink of water, and just watch wildlife, y'all. Really cool. Well, y'all, the Elm Creek Nature Trail. This is very scenic, very pretty. Just know there's no bicycles allowed on this trail. It's a very flat trail. Wear some comfortable shoes, and you'll be fine out here. Now, this is typical of any nature trail that we see in the state parks. They're going to have little signs along the path telling you what you're seeing along the trail. So y'all come and join us. We'll check this nature trail out. This is a really cool feature, y'all, out here on the Elm Creek Nature Trail. Look at these steps that they've made using natural surroundings. This is so neat. Kind of reminds me of Lake Arrowhead State Park and the staircase that you have to take up on the trail out there. This is really neat, y'all. Another reason why you gotta get out to Abilene State Park. Check out these trails out here. Well, y'all, I was out here on the Elm Creek Nature Trail and I saw this old gate. And so as I got closer, I noticed that there are some original, what looks to be CCC columns out here, stone columns. So maybe at one time this was an original entrance to Abilene State Park. Pretty cool. Well, y'all, we just crossed a really cool bridge there on the Elm Creek Nature Trail. But we're about to get off of that trail and we're gonna hop on the Buffalo Wallow Trail and see if we can find that spring-fed fishing pond. So let's go check it out. Well, y'all, I tell you what, you're never far from the activities here at Abilene State Park. Just like the bird blind, you don't have to go far down the trail to get to that. Out here on the Buffalo Wallow Trail, you don't have to go far to get to the spring-fed pond they have out here. Fishermen, you're going to enjoy bringing your rod and reel out here and seeing if you can catch a fish. If you love to watch turtles and other wildlife, this pond is for you. There are a lot of turtles out here, y'all. You're going to really like coming out here. And what's cool is that you could also bring your picnic lunch. They have picnic tables. There's a lot of old, very mature trees out here, very shaded, very comfortable place to spend a Saturday or Sunday afternoon. I tell y'all what, Abilene State Park thought of everything. They put a little bench out here at the Buffalo Wallow Pond, y'all. And for the fishermen, y'all, there's a nice little fishing pier right here. You can bring all your gear out here, bring your chair. Although there is a small bench here on this little fishing pier, but this gets you right down to the water, y'all. You're close. Just spend the afternoon out here fishing. See if you can catch you something. Well, y'all, I tell you what, I'm really impressed with the trails out here at Abilene State Park. They're doing it right. Big thumbs up to them. The trails that I've been on today are very accessible by everyone of all ages and abilities. We're gonna hop off the Buffalo Wallow Trail, y'all, and we're gonna get on the Eagle Trail. And the Eagle Trail is an actual ADA designated trail here at Abilene State Park. So y'all make sure y'all come and check out these beautiful, well accessible trails that they have here to offer. And before we go, y'all, the benches here are very nice. So if you find that you're overheated, you need to take a break, need a drink of water, or you just want to watch wildlife, y'all, they've got you covered out here. Really, really pretty. Well, y'all, here we are. We've had a great day of hiking. It's time to head back to the camper. What I love about Abilene State Park is all of these trails are interconnected. It doesn't take long to get out to Buffalo Wallow if you want to do some fishing or watch some turtles, or if you want to go out to the bird blind. Everything is doable right from your campsite. Just hop on a trail. But y'all, we're going to hop on the Oak Grove Trail and head back toward the camper. Your adventure at Abilene State Park begins right here at headquarters, y'all. Now, if you come in late like I do a lot, you're going to need maps. Where's the best place to get maps when you come in late? The kiosk. Y'all, the kiosk is out here by the parking area. They have several parking spots out here for y'all. But this is it, y'all. You can get your maps right here. All the information you need on the board. Plenty of place to pull your trailer off here on the side. You can get your permits right here. Come up here, get you a souvenir item. But what's really cool is you could even ride your bike up here from the campsite if you wanted. Get a little exercise. They've got a bike rack up here, ice machine, and then they also have a firewood vending machine over here, which is really cool. So how about that, y'all? And if you're in the mood to read a book, they have a book nook up here, a little free library, as well as a drop box if you rented one of the shelters. Pretty cool, y'all. So y'all, make sure you get up here and see these fine folks at Abilene State Park. Talk to the rangers if you need any help, but this is where it all starts, y'all. Well, y'all, no trip is complete to Abilene State Park without visiting the day use area. Y'all, the day use area has so much to see and do. Visitors have been coming here for 80 years, y'all. This is a CCC, Civilian Conservation Corps built rec hall, concession building, and swimming pool. Y'all, this building was constructed by the CCC with local sandstone materials and wood. Very reminiscent of the recreation building at Lake Corpus Christi State Park. You see the beautiful archways here, the dance floor. I want you guys to check out the beautiful seating that is installed on the wall. So cool. Back in the 30s, they'd have dances out here on the dance floor. Didn't have any bands playing, but they had a jukebox going, and men and women would be dancing away, cutting a rug on a Friday and Saturday night. So cool, y'all. Right now, the pool is under construction. They're redoing it, so hopefully that will be finished by next year, by 2025. But as you guys can see, all the water is out of it, but still has a diving board. Beautiful place to come hang out. Reminds me a lot of Balmorhea State Park, if you've ever been out that way. This very beautiful place to have a picnic, y'all. But this park was built by company 1823. It was a colored veteran group, and you guys come out here. You can read all about everything that they did to build this park. So cool, y'all. This is concession building. When the pool's running, you can come up here and get snacks. Just a great place during the summer to cool off and have fun. And then, of course, you've got an expansive day use area out here. There's enough field space for your dogs to roam around, your kids to throw a frisbee or a ball. You can come out here and admire this beautiful building. Make sure when you're out here that you come up here and check out the top of the tower. You really get some breathtaking views up here. It overlooks the picnic area with the swimming pool. You guys can see the volleyball court over there. Another activity that you can totally enjoy. They have a baseball field, as well as a small kids pool. So if you have some little tykes that want to do some swimming, that's cool as well. But y'all, check out that staircase. One of the features that the CCC loves to build into their recreation areas is a staircase, and probably one of the prettiest staircases I've seen is at Lake Brownwood State Park. So this is really cool. They didn't have a lake to put a staircase down to a pier, so they built one down to the day use area. Very, very pretty. Y'all make sure you come back here, check out some more of these archways. Just the amount of detail that went into this building. It's just amazing. So cool. So if you haven't made plans to visit Abilene State Park, there's so much to do here. The kids are gonna love it. Y'all just check back in 2025 and see if the pool's up and running. And it'll be a vacation to remember, y'all. So what's cool is outside of the CCC Recreation Hall, there's a plaque here, and it reads May 10th, 1934, dedication, State Parks Board. So I want to mention that two other parks that the company 1823 CV had their hand in, if you've been to them, Huntsville and Palmetto. So if you go to those parks, maybe you might see some similar construction there. They also built a park in Kerrville, but that park was turned over to the city. But while we're standing here, y'all, check out the water fountains. These are cool. If you've been to Lockhart State Park, you've probably seen some that look similar to this. However, they're missing some of the hardware and the bowls like this one has. An expansive parking area out here. So if you're worried about it being crowded and not being able to get a parking spot, y'all, they've got a lot of parking out here. And as you can see, they've got you can play soccer, bring your soccer ball out here, across the field over there, baseball, softball, football, whatever the kids want to do. Plenty of activities, plenty of choices. But this pool, and I know the fence doesn't do it justice. You can't really see in there. Pool is massive. It's so cool that they still have the diving board here. So just imagine your family here at Abilene State Park, summer 2025. The pool's up and running. You guys had a long day at the pool. You got your picnic. So neat. Y'all, this is one of my favorite parks. I have to say, I love Lake Brownwood State Park. Definitely up there in my top 5, and I have to put Abilene up there too. It's such a beautiful park. So another CCC water fountain, a playground. You know what I always tell you guys on my videos, mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, what do you do with the kids when they get restless? Bring them out to the playground. They have a really nice playground out here with swings and a jungle gym and a slide, and really cool, y'all. And a bike rack if you wanted to ride your bike out here, but you certainly can't leave this day use area without checking out the water tower. Now, if you've been to Palmetto State Park, they have a water tower very similar to this one. It's just massive. It's an overwhelming structure, honestly, to stand next to, but it's so cool that you've got picnic tables out here. You can throw horseshoes out here. Just it gives you goosebumps, honestly, to be out here sharing the same space with the structure that was built in the 30s. It's just too cool. You guys really have to get out and check this park out. Well, y'all want to feel at home out on the range? How about a little fire out at Cowboy Circle, y'all? Let's go out here and see what's happening. So y'all, Cowboy Circle, it's a fire pit area. If you've ever been to Lake Mineral Wells State Park, they have a nice public area where you can hang out. Fire pit. This is very similar. They've got some benches out here, y'all, and some stone seating. Beautiful trees out here. A little bit of shade. Just a place to come and hang out and have a fire and sit around the campfire. Look at the stars. A little bit of cactus out here. Pretty cool, y'all. Make sure you get out here to Cowboy Circle. Start you a fire and tell some campfire stories. We are out here close to the day use area at Abilene State Park. You're going to find a perfect example of a well-preserved CCC picnic table and bench seating area. Yeah, they still have the grill out here, although the iron has been replaced in the grill. A couple of weekends ago, we were out at Blanco State Park, and if you haven't checked that video out, make sure you check it out. You'll see an example of a CCC picnic area, but this is very well preserved. Lake Brownwood has probably the most features like this of any Texas state park. So y'all get out here and check this out. Well, y'all, this is the primary boat ramp area here at Lake Abilene State Park. Here they have a fishing pier. They also have a canoe and kayak launch area. You can rent these kayaks, which is pretty cool. You'll see these at a lot of state parks. So they have a kayak vending machine, or you can use your card, pick out your kayak and return it. Unfortunately, you can't right now. There's a sign that says the lake is too low, and that's an understatement. It's very low. But they have some picnic tables here if you want to have a little picnic. There's some folks down there doing some fishing today, so you can still fish off the bank if you want to. If the lake levels were high enough, there's a great little pier over there. But pray for rain, y'all, for Abilene. This is terrible. But so come back when the levels are high. Get you a kayak or canoe, or put your boat in and have a good time out here. All right, so if you're out at Abilene State Park and you want to do some swimming out in the lake, y'all, this is just down from the main part of the park. The swimming area is. They have a nice day use area with some standing grills out here. You can put a steak on the grill. Just enjoy a day out here next to the lake. Swimming is going to be dependent upon whether or not there's a good amount of water in the lake, y'all. Right now, the water levels are down. This is August the 3rd, 2024. There's just not a lot of water out here. So hopefully they can get the pool back up and running over there. And you guys, you bring your kids out, y'all can go swimming. Right now, it's pretty dry. I mean, you could take a hike out there if you wanted to, but as you can see, the lake levels are pretty low. But this would be the natural swimming area. If the water was high, you guys come out here and have a good time. So y'all, I'm in the back country out here at Abilene State Park. This is the second boat ramp, or the back boat ramp area. if you look on the map, it says that you can launch your boat when the lake is full, or you can launch a hike when it's not. Y'all, that's supposed to be lake out there. Check that out. This is the boat ramp. Right now it's a boat ramp, the boat ramp to a forest that's growing. This is terrible, y'all. This is sad. There's no water out here. That was lake at one time. It's just unreal to look at. But I don't know if you can remember fishing back here, or putting your boat in this back boat ramp. Drop it in comments. I'd love to hear from you. How long ago was that you put your boat in at the back boat ramp at Abilene State Park into Lake Abilene? I mean, that's just it's just crazy to me. But they had a little parking area up here where you could park your truck and your trailer, and they still have the boating safety sign out here, trash can. Just weird. You guys got to get out here and check this out.
Well, y'all had a fantastic trip to Abilene State Park. I enjoyed this park. In fact, I'm going to put it up there in the top 5 along with Lake Brownwood. If you haven't been out to Abilene State Park, make sure you put it on your bucket list. There's a lot of really cool CCC structures. The sea out here is so quiet and peaceful. You're going to enjoy this park too, y'all. But it's time for me to hit the trail. I'm headed over to Cooper Lake State Park in a couple of weeks. I'm going to go over to the Doctors Creek unit this time and check that out. To all my current subscribers, guys, you rock so much. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you watching week in and week out. To all my future subscribers, guys, what are you waiting for? I see a lot of cool parks like Abilene State Park. Make sure you get on board so that you can join me in my travels. Remember, if you enjoyed the content of this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified Saturdays at 6 p.m. when our videos post. Guys, if you have any comments, drop those down in the comments. I'll be sure to check those out. Remember, I'll see you at the campsite.